Thank you. I'm going to read the end of a science fiction piece that I wrote for Don Vanderslice's Forms of Fiction class about maybe a year ago now. So, I run as swiftly as my limber limbs will carry me, passing the upright creatures as I run, watching them point and gasp. They are as fascinated by me as I by them, but I'm too afraid to pause. I begin to pass into rows of stone shelters when a familiar scent hits my nostrils. The smell of Cretalk. Here, in this world, I race towards the smell until I reach trees. Familiar trees. I leap at the first one I reach and climb to the top, clinging to the friendly branches. Nothing has ever felt so secure. There are no marks on my rough, russet skin, but the pain is still there. I trace the jagged lines of my muscles and joints, feeling each crack in my memory as it hits me over and over again. I feel the cruelty of this world as bitterly now as I miss the security of the one I left. A giggle drifts up to my branch. I peer down through the leaves, my sensitive eyes catching the sight of two of the upright creatures sitting at the base of the tree. I sniff the breeze. They are both young females. Hormones wave through my snout pleasantly, but also a hint of another smell, a familiar, empty smell, Cretalk. I watch them sit and talk with keen interest, gesturing expressions and phrases I do not understand. These two creatures are not like the ones I met before. These are almost gentle. As they converse, I slowly inch my way down the tree, sniffing their scents for Cretalk. It's been almost a year since your dad died, Jenny. You've got to move out of the house eventually. I just feel like there's nothing to move to. I mean, after Mom died, Dad had me to look after. I was his life. He had to move on for me. One of the creatures, smaller and lighter colored, lays back and closes her eyes. I freeze, still hidden by the shadow of the tree, but afraid of what she will do if she opens her eyes and finds me there, lurking above her. You shouldn't look at things that way. You have your whole life ahead of you. Now you have to move on for you. You've got no one left holding you back. My dad wasn't holding me back. That's not what I meant. I just meant now you can do things for you. The other creature stands, looming over the one she called Jenny. I've got to get to work. See you later? Sure, Deb. Jenny sits up, waving her off. She sits in pondering silence for a few minutes, and I softly inhale her scent. Mixtures of hormones, emotions, and deep within the other scents, a faint touch of Cretalk. This creature smells of Cretalk. The creature called Jenny stands and stretches, walking away from my tree. I watch her go through the branches. I can't lose her now. She is the closest lead I have. I follow the creature Jenny, scurrying from tree to tree until she reaches the rows of stone shelters. I scale one of the shelters and bound from roof to roof, trailing her to a small shelter surrounded by dead plants. She enters the shelter. I leap to the wall and enter in through one of the windows. I am in some kind of room for sitting, with a tiny table and chairs. I latch onto the ceiling and crawl into the next room. The creature Jenny is laying on her back on some kind of mat, holding something in her hand. Water falls from her eyes, slow and silent. The creature Jenny looks straight up, directly into my eyes. So, are you just going to follow me all day? I gulp. No. By then, I will have returned home. Where's home? I study her, interested. Why are you not afraid, as the others of your kind are? She shrugs. I figure if you were going to hurt me, you would have already done it. I continue to stare at her. She sticks the object in her pocket and cocks her head. Come down from there. No. Why not? Are you the creature they call a human? She gives me a strange, penetrating gaze. What are you? I am Cretalk. That's a weird name. No, my name is Iana. I am Cretalk. I've never heard of a Cretalk. I've never heard of a human until today. The expression on her face is one I cannot decode. Come down from there. I hesitate, but something about the way she looks and smells tells me that she is to be trusted. I warily unhinge my claws and allow myself to drop, landing on my hind legs. She sits up on the mat to face me, but I'm still much taller than her. Are you a human? I ask again. She nods slowly, her eyes working over my body. Why is it important? I heard you talking to the other female human. She said you should move on. Yeah, Deb's always saying that, but she can't tell me what I should move on to. No one can. Do you want something to move on to? I don't know, I guess. She throws up her hands, glancing over at me again. God, this is insane. I can't believe I'm talking about my life to a... What are you again? Cretalk. Right, a Cretalk. Whatever that is. What are you exactly? I am a creature of existence. What does that mean? I exist. Which means what exactly? I live. I breathe. I do not require food nor water. I live in a world with other Kretoks, and there is only one way we can die. She cocks her eyebrow. Oh yeah? And how's that? For a human to be reborn in our stead. She immediately begins to back away on the mat. Whoa, buddy, I'm not going to become one of you things. I'm not even sure if you're real right now. I won't take you without your consent. You have to wish it. Wish it? Why would I wish to be like you? Think about it, Ginny. I can smell you on the air. You smell like a Kretok. Empty. She stops, leaning against the wall. I'm not empty. It's just, I guess, ever since my dad passed, it's like I keep trying to find something to make me want to keep going. And there's nothing. Everything here is so hard. She takes the object back out of her pocket and shows it to me. This is my mom and dad. She died giving birth to me. No one dies in my world. I have never seen death. She gives me a weak smile. Lucky you. All I've ever known is death. My dad never got over losing my mom. What is it like on your planet? Everything is simple. It is too easy. Everything stays the same, and you have everything you need, and there is peace. There are no challenges, no struggles, no need to survive, just live. I exhale. Just exist. She smiles. It sounds wonderful. She rises off the mat and we gaze at each other, kindred souls, suffocating in our birth worlds. I thought coming here would make me feel free, but all I have found is pain. I do not feel at home here, nor in my world. An outcast, belonging nowhere. I think I would like to see your world, she tells me. I'm finished here. There is no next step for me in this place. You've given me a choice, and I haven't gotten many choices in my life. She takes a cautious step toward me. You can take me. My whole body loosens in relief. I extend my claw to her. You must stand very still and close your eyes, no matter how afraid you are. It will not hurt. She takes my claw and closes her eyes. I stroke her face with one claw, tenderly, trying to commit her face to memory before she becomes the image of a Kretok, forever rough and jagged. She trembles under my touch, but she does not move. For her, this is a new beginning. For me, this is the last step, the final journey. Was I human before this? Reborn as a Kretok, tired of this world I now fear, eager for the next realm? Do all humans make this journey? Where will I go next? With one fell swoop, I unhinge my jaw and swallow the human Ginny whole.